Well, inspiration can come from all kinds of places and people. An East Bay teacher we recently met draws his from legendary martial arts star Bruce Lee.
KPIX5's Kenny Choi introduces us to that teacher who's using jiu-jitsu moves to bring communities closer together.
His fist past my ear.
Every
Again.
hold, takedown, and sparring session is a chance to teach something new.
You see them click, like, oh, I can do this, I can do this.
Students at the University of San Francisco are learning the art of jiu-jitsu under the watchful eye of Adisa Banjoko. He teaches at a charter school in Richmond by day and shares his grappling expertise by night. It's a passion he wants others to experience.
If you know the truth and you can defend yourself, you'll be okay with speaking the truth. And Bruce Lee gave that to me.
Some of Lee's diehard fans, including Banjoko, packed the Great Star Theater in Chinatown to celebrate Lee's 82nd birthday and a special screening of The Way of the Dragon, the first major film he directed, wrote, and starred in shortly before his death in 1973.
Bruce Lee symbolized the person who was at a turning point for social and ethnic and cultural and civic relations in America.
A diverse panel of filmmakers, hip-hop artists, collectors, and martial artists influenced by Lee in one way or another discussed the current state of race relations and how Lee called out Hollywood bigotry when many stayed silent.
My father took me up to Harlem to watch him, his movies. I was the white guy in that theater. Bruce Lee transcended race. He had all cultures and everything.
Different people coming together.
It's a deeper dialogue acknowledging some of the current tension within communities, with a focus on how to bridge inevitable gaps, something his fans say Bruce would have feverishly fought to fix.
It's really being able to expand, and when you expand, you realize you're learning more about yourself. That's really what it's all about.
To shift that lens into contemporary issues that deal with a new generation of Chinese American immigrants, with a more unified community that's looking at bridging cultures, not just Chinese for the Chinese, but Chinese who connect with African Americans, who connect with other people of color.
From there,
those connections drive Banjoko to share lessons learned to a new generation of students born decades after Bruce Lee's death.
I really appreciated when people took just a few extra seconds to make sure I could understand anything, math, English, science, right? Just a few extra seconds. And so when I'm teaching anything, I always have for every individual student several minutes banked for them to find their ability to do this art.
It's an art he has grown to love and part of paying it forward as a tribute to one of his heroes. In San Francisco, Kenny Choi, KPIX5.
Well, Bruce Lee is famous around the world for his martial arts, but Liz, did you know he was also famous as a world champion cha-cha dancer?
Wow, Renaissance man. Well, that's just one thing that you'll learn from the current exhibit at the Chinese Historical Society of America. You can also view a short documentary Banjoko helped produce called We Are Bruce Lee, Under the Sky, One Family.